Shalom, shalom wa ahaba, mishpachah, shalom wa ahaba. Peace and love, family, peace and love. I want to say shalom to the whole house of Yasharel, all 12 tribes scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And I also want to say shalom to the sojourners, the Gentiles and the foreigners, and all those who give thanks, honor, and praises to the Elohim, or God of the Bible, and his only begotten Son, Yahushua HaMashiach, to whom many of you refer to as Christ. Hallelujah. Mishpachah, this book here, this morning, I want to take a quick moment for a public service announcement because I know many of us don't receive certain news because they like to keep our people dumbed down. You know what I mean? Deaf, dumb, demoralized, demonized, demonetized, and everything else that we can think of. You know, they try to keep us in the dark. But I want to inform you today about an article that I came across in the New York Post. In the New York Post, we're going to read some out of the New York Post. And the title says, Terrorist woman allegedly plowed car into what she thought was Jewish school. Okay, she thought it was a Jewish school, but it was actually a camp. It was actually a Hebrew Israelite headquarters. You understand? Of I believe it was ISUPK. You understand that, Mishpachah? So this woman plowed her car into what she thought was a Jewish school because it probably was a star out there, what they call the Star of David or whatever. Because I know them brothers rep that. You know what I mean? And she probably got confused. But let's read a little bit out of the article. An Indiana woman whom cops described as a terrorist has been arrested after she allegedly plowed her car into what she thought was a Jewish school. Ruba Alma Almakte, I'm probably butchering that, but Ruba Almakte, probably a so-called Middle Eastern woman, you know what I mean, allegedly backed her vehicle into a building associated with the black Hebrew Israelites in Indianapolis late Friday while several adults and children were inside. The driver cop to the driver copped to targeted the building which houses the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Thought, as ISUPK, because she was allegedly offended by an Israelite symbol out front, according to a police report. That was that star that they called the Star of David. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I did it on purpose, Almakte allegedly said in the wake of her arrest. She repeatedly described the building as the Israel School. Cops said, no, that's an Israelite school. That's not an Israeli school. That's an Israelite school. Cops said, adding that the driver also made a reference to her people back in Palestine. So this woman probably was a Palestinian. You see what I'm saying? Okay. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, however, is a sect of the Black Hebrew Israelites, according to the Anti-Defamation League. The Jewish Federation of Greater Indianapolis said Safe Indiana, a Jewish community security program, is working with cops to probe the incident. Yada 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 yada. That's all we need out of that, because then it goes into talking about, you know what I mean, the Israeli people. But what I want my people to understand is the signs of the times that we are living in. And there are people out here attacking our people because they are confused, especially those of us that rep that star. You understand? Now, I per se do not prescribe to wearing the star, but some of my brothers and sisters do. Even within my own family, they are comfortable with wearing the star. But you got to be careful with that because they may confuse you with the Ashkenazi Jewish people. You see what I'm saying? Who are in that conflict overseas that they are trying to pull everybody into. So we have to ring the alarm and sound the shofar and warn our people to be careful about how you're, when you're in the streets, to keep your head on a swivel. You understand? Watch your six. You understand, Mr. Picard? Because there are people out here who are terrorizing the Ashkenazi Jewish people, and they are being confused with you being an Israelite, with those people being Jewish. You understand that, Mr. Picard? So we as Israelites have to be mindful and protect ourselves and protect our family, because as you see, there are terrorists out here in America that are attacking people. And one of our brothers and sisters' schools just got ran up into by some terrorist Palestinian woman because she was confused and she thought that it was dealing with those Israelis and that Israeli-Hamas conflict overseas. So we got to be mindful, Mr. Picard. We live in some wild times. So be careful. Keep your eyes open, Mr. Picard, and stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared. And remember that your redemption is near. And with that, Mr. Picard, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And always remember to keep the fire burning. A little more oil in my lungs. Hallelujah, Mr. Picard. Keep your eyes open, stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared. And remember that your redemption is near. Until we meet again, Mr. Picard. Kumar Yasharel. Kam Yasha'Allah. Rash Israel. Shalom. Shalom. Solomon Mishpachah. Hallelujah.